I thought my leave got denied, but the system logged it as cancelled by me. If you ignore it, your balance and accountability can get messy. My lead said it was denied in the morning, so I opened the request history at lunch. It said cancelled by requester at 14:34, not denied. So my second check was the audit trail because it records the reason and channel. It showed action, cancel, channel, mobile, and a hint of a double tap event. To avoid a pointless argument, I matched it with notifications too. I found your leave request was cancelled at 14:35 and right under it, session expired, please sign in again. Next, I checked the single policy line because many systems auto-cancel pending requests. If it says auto-cancel after 2 days pending, a denial can end up logged as a cancel. In the end, a session timeout plus an auto-cancel rule made it look like I cancelled it myself. I requested a correction with 2 screenshots, my status and balance were restored, and the tip is capture the details screen right after you submit. That's all for today's story. We'll be back every day with a new one. If you want to catch tomorrow's story too, please like and subscribe. A comment showed up under my name in a shared doc, but I was on the subway. If that turns into blame, it lands on me, so I had to verify fast. First, I opened the comment history and tapped the 6:07 p.m. entry. It showed editor details and a device line, so I saved a screenshot as evidence. Next, I checked recent sign-in activity in account security. A strange browser session matched the time, so I hit sign out on that device session. But I didn't want a repeat. I changed my password, turned on 2-step verification, and captured the toggle screen showing it enabled. Then I posted 2 screenshots in the team chat and stated the comment wasn't mine. I added one line that's easy to reference later in the thread. The cause was my account still signed in on a shared computer. The fix was signing out of all sessions and enabling 2-step verification. And the tip is, after meetings, hit log out, not just switch accounts. That's all for today's story. We'll be back every day with a new one. If you want to catch tomorrow's story too, please like and subscribe. One day, my email signature changed. And if I ignored it, people could think I was dodging responsibility. In the 9/12 email, the footer said acting lead. So I opened 3 more sent mails to check. All 3 had the same line, and the team guideline clearly said titles require prior approval. In settings, the default signature auto-apply toggle was on, and an update notice showed 2 days ago. The cause was a shared template pushed to all accounts. So I turned off the toggle, restored my old signature, and shared a screenshot. That's all for today's story. We'll be back every day with a new one. If you want to catch tomorrow's story too, please like and subscribe. It was the only room where voices sounded off. If you do not check, misunderstandings split decisions. At 14,000, the opposing view kept cutting out. We checked the audio output setting for mono mode. The balance showed left 100 right 0. We played a test tone and the right side was silent. The minutes showed 3 for and 1 against. The speaker above the descent seat was off. The cause was 1 speaker powered off. Check power and run a 30-second test tone before you start. That's all for today's story. We'll be back every day with a new one. If you want to catch tomorrow's story too, please like and subscribe. A read receipt showed up at 3:12 ME, and my login activity listed a strange location. If you ignore it, you risk both a workplace misunderstanding and a real account takeover. At work, my lead asked if I checked the file last night. I opened Account Center, tapped where you were logged in, and screenshotted the midnight entries first. The log said 3:14 ME, new device sign in. The device label was only Android, so I logged out that single session on the spot. But I did not stop there because attackers usually leave more traces. I checked security for contact change history and rolled back anything updated overnight. Next, I checked connected devices and apps, and 2 active sessions is a red flag. I tapped log out of all devices, changed my password, then turned on 2-step verification. The cause is usually a reused password or an auto login left on a shared device. I cleaned sessions, enabled 2-step verification, and sent the screenshot to our workplace admin. Tip is to check login activity weekly. That's all for today's story. We'll be back every day with a new one. If you want to catch tomorrow's story too, please like and subscribe. My report kept getting delayed right before submission. If this continues, it looks like a responsibility issue. At first, I thought it was my PC, so at 17:55 ran a speed test and saved a screenshot. It showed 200 Mindy PCs down and 150 Mindy PCs up, totally normal. The next day, we tried uploading from a teammate PC at 17:58 p.m. The same message appeared, cannot connect to server. So I checked the notice board and looked at the logs. It clearly said every Wednesday from 17:55 for 10 minutes, regular maintenance. The real cause was the server maintenance overlapping with the deadline. After that, I uploaded 30 minutes earlier and set a calendar alert. That's all for today's story. We'll be back every day with a new one. If you want to catch tomorrow's story too, please like and subscribe. If your approval chain changes only at month end, check permissions before her. If you ignore it, approval stall and your numbers take a hit. Mine flipped every month on the 28th at 18:05. I screenshotted one request and opened the audit log right away. The log literally said the approver was resolved from a group. When the details show source approver group, you know where to dig next. So I checked the sync schedule. It ran daily at 0:10. If month end runs late or fails, the system falls back to cached roles and routes differently. I reproduced it with a test request for 120,001. After hitting refresh sync and retrying, the approval route snapped back and stayed consistent. The cause was a month-end batch sync shaking group mappings, so the approver line got recalculated. Fix it by catching sync errors and clearing permission cache, and turn on an alert one day before month end. That's all for today's story. We'll be back every day with a new one. If you want to catch tomorrow's story too, please like and subscribe. A recurring task existed only in the handover doc, and it blew up every Wednesday at 17:55. If you do not verify it, it turns into a blame game. The first sign was a one-line alert at 17:56 on Wednesday. I posted a screenshot to the ops channel showing failure code 312. Then I checked logs in 2 steps. Right after 17:55, run weekly sync appeared, and the next line said permission expired. The second check was the handover doc itself. It literally said, every Wednesday at 17:55, manually refresh the token. So I did one more verification step. I captured the settings page where auto refresh was off, turned it on, and the error was gone the next week. The cause was an old habit. A token that expired every 1 week was refreshed only manually. The fix was turning the toggle on and updating the doc, and the tip is to screenshot the 2 key log lines for time-locked issues. That's all for today's story. We'll be back every day with a new one. If you want to catch tomorrow's story too, please like and subscribe.